Good evening. This is a message to white people, specifically white women. If you're not white, you're welcome to listen, but you're certainly not expected to. Quick disclaimers. One, this video is not for a trophy, a cookie. I've learned 0% of what I'm about to speak about for myself or other white people. So, secondly, I'm still learning. I always will be. This isn't a video where like, I've arrived. Now I will share my knowledge with you. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, so to speak, I wanted to share that one thing I have learned, if nothing else, in the past couple years, is that one, white people are lazy. We're, as a collective whole, we don't know what to do if we aren't essentially doing nothing. Secondly, I have learned that, and maybe this could just be me as a white autistic person, but for a long time, I didn't get started on the journey of deconstructing or just learning more, because I needed almost like a step-by-step how-to. Like, I felt like I needed, we are the DIY, like, I needed someone to be like, okay, step 1, do this. Step 2. That's what I thought I needed. Let me rephrase. And so I was like, lazily waiting for someone to give me this. Being a white person for dummies. Actually, that should be a book. Anyway, so I wanted to share with you what I did, in case you are also a lazy, potentially autistic white person. And this is, like I said before, I've learned 0% of this for myself. Like, I'll go into it. So the first thing I did, I want to say it was about 2 years ago, is I started following Black creators, Indigenous creators, and people of color on all social media platforms, but primarily this one. I knew that I needed to listen, and that I needed the conversations to just like get ingrained in my brain. So I followed all the creators I could find, and then I went through their followers, and anyone with a check mark or that looked like, I would go to their pages and watch a couple videos, and I would follow them. Especially, this is the pro tip that I feel like doesn't always come across. Especially if the videos that I watched or the lives that I entered made me feel uncomfortable. If it made me feel like, whoa, then I especially watched it. If it made me feel like, oh my God, I am not like that, then I especially followed and watched. And I would almost treat them, and this again might be the white autistic thing, but I would almost treat them like it was homework. Like, I would not wait for the videos just to fall on my For You page, but I would go to their pages and watch every video since the last one that I watched. And no matter how uncomfortable I got in the lives or anywhere else, I did not comment. Very important. I just like pointing. And if I'm being honest, I probably did this for a lot longer than I should have. I think I became a little complacent with my, I'm listening, And the second thing that I did is I got a notebook. I know, revolutionary. Not sponsored, by the way. And while I was watching these lives and reading books and doing the work, not really, but you know, I have two tabs. So there's pink tab and there's green tab. And pink tab, I'll go over last because I saved the best for last. Okay, green tab is powerful words. So this is quotes that I heard people say that made me like, oh wow, that is such a good point. So the last one that I had written down was from White Woman Whisperer from her Patreon, one of her Patreon videos. So I'm not going to read it out loud, just because I don't know what she wants shared on here versus not. The pink tab is titled Uncomfy Words. It's the most important one of your notebook if you're doing the White Person for Dummies plan. This is like quotes from the books you read, the lives, the videos you watch. And the whole point of this is to write down anything that you disagree with. Anything that you're like, I'm not like that. Write it down. Like I have in my books, and don't come for me if you're like a librarian or one of those really strict book people. But I write in my books, and I will often like put a big star next to something, and then I will write to the side, I have done this, or I did this last week, or I did this today, or I see this all the time on social media. Like, and then sometimes I'll put it on the uncomfy list. If it's something I've done, I always put it there. If it's something I disagree with, I think I disagree with, even though I can't really disagree with it, but I'll put it in there because there's a reason why it makes me feel uncomfy. So I don't know if this video is helpful, but I am absolutely always open to corrections, whether that's publicly or through my DMs. If anything about this video was incorrect or unhelpful, yeah, so.